What do we got?
We got bourbon.
Ooh, bourbon. And it's from our dear friends at Milam and Greene.
So they were kind enough to have us on
Yes.
as special guests to do a tasting.
Zoom tasting with a whole bunch of people.
With Ms. Greene and Marlene.
Yes. Marlene
And
Holmes.
a bunch of other fine folks. They gave us little samples, and I liked it so much, I then had to go and jump in to get this again. And because we live in the Wild West of New Jersey, it comes right to the door. Easy peasy. So you can crack open one of the bottles, and I'll read a little bit.
So it's
2 states, 1 bourbon,
right.
A 5-year flavor experiment.
So same time, same mash bill, same exact whiskey.
The same distillery, same barrel, same barrel char, same distillate. Only difference is the actual place that they actually had the barrels in.
One was Kentucky.
Even the same amount of time.
One Kentucky, one Texas.
One in Texas.
All right. Well, let's do Kentucky first.
Experienced the groundbreaking results
What?
of the first ever side-by-side bourbon aging study, Kentucky versus Texas. They took a single distillate, split it in 2, aged it under identical conditions except for the climate.
Fascinating.
One half was matured in a traditional rickhouse in Bardstown, Kentucky. The other braved the bold, wild climate of Blanco, Texas.
Blanco.
Over 5 years, every detail was tracked, from flavor evolution to proof, to uncover how each spirit truly shapes the spirit. How each environment truly shapes the spirit. Now, for the first time, you get to taste them. So they've found, I believe when we were on, they said the Texas one tasted ready sooner. But they waited until the Kentucky one was about where they wanted it to be, and then they brought them both out.
Okay.
The Kentucky bourbon comes in at 54.15, and the Texas bourbon comes in at 58.65. So they're almost the same proof, almost everything else.
I gotcha.
Colors are pretty close to the same.
Okay.
So try this one first.
Let's do Kentucky first.
Cheers.
It smells delightful. Now, from what I remember, this one was a little bit more gentle, because we've tried these now like 2 or 3 times, and we also did these on the podcast.
I think this was a little more traditional.
And again, all things being equal, the only thing difference is the climate, is where the whiskey was aged. I think it's going to have to be a side-by-side, so we'll try the first one. It smells great. It smells really good. It's like kind of fruity, kind of appley, you know, like an apple pie kind of thing.
That's where you get the baking spices. You get the apple, maybe a little bit of caramel. Like caramel apple pie. It's a little, maybe a little biscuity, like the pie crust.
Oh.
And then you get the woof.
It certainly ain't shy, I'll tell you that.
You do realize it's 54%.
I know.
But I think we've had stuff that was less than that seemed hotter.
Yeah,
so
we'll bring that in.
It's awfully nice.
Let's move to Texas, and then we can do a side-by-side.
We're off to
now
Texas.
Notice, bigger glass, because
everything's bigger in Texas.
Exactly.
I apologize to pretty much anyone
what are you going to do?
that we've maybe overinflated the importance of Texas, or possibly even insulted the people in Texas.
Why are we insulting?
And everyone else.
They say it, don't they?
Everyone else.
It's a huge state. It is a day to drive across Texas.
It's not
an
small.
entire day to drive across Texas.
It's not small.
Unless it's the Cannonball Run, you can drive 120 miles. But
don't believe they have that movie anymore.
Exactly.
Since,
exactly.
Bert's passed on.
Sir?
Cheers again.
Yeah, but they might still do the event. I think they still do the
And
Cannonball
again, same distillate, same barrel char, same distiller. Only difference, the climate.
No, it was distilled in Kentucky.
Everything was distilled in Bardstown.
Right.
And then this was sent to Blanco. Everything else was housed in a traditional rickhouse.
Where did Marlene work when she was she at Makers? No, where was she? I don't know. I forget. I know she mentioned that. I just don't remember. Beam, maybe?
I thought she was at Beam.
Or maybe she did the rounds. A little more like intense.
Yeah.
A little stronger on the nose. Like, the baking spices are more pronounced.
I think you're getting maybe a little more pepper on the nose.
Like maybe like a ginger snap.
Yeah.
With a little burnt edge or something.
So you're not getting like a nice caramel apple pie.
Yeah, this is a little gentle. This is more, this is a little more.
A tougher cookie.
Maybe like a graham cracker crust.
Aren't you fancy?
I try.
I'm going in.
All right. Definitely bigger. A little hotter. Almost like a spiced chili pepper.
Bigger, bolder, bigger finish.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more viscous, or maybe a little bit more balance of flavor rolling around your tongue. When I chew my whiskey, it really comes out.
And the color-wise, it's a little bit darker too.
Just a little bit.
A little bit, not much.
A
little bit.
You can see it's slightly darker.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit.
A little reddish.
That is very, very nice, though.
They're both delicious.
They're both really good.
Both delicious.
Kentucky might be more of a sipper.
I think it tastes a little bit more like a traditional Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah.
And the Texas one has just a little bit more oomph.
And it's all about the, what's it called, right? I mean, it's just really the contact with the wood and the heat.
Expansion, contraction, climate change.
All that good stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe there's more evaporation in Texas.
Yeah, I think that, again, that's why the ABV is a little bit higher.
Right.
Because they're both cast strength.
Right.
But I think they come in a little bit
because Kentucky's got a broader range of like temperatures and humidity and all that kind of stuff.
I think Texas has wilder swings back and forth. And we were on the podcast with them, and we were discussing. These are two, hot, maybe a little cold. Kentucky, probably not real cold, but still hot. And if you went and said, well, let's do the same thing, but send something like to Vermont or send it out to somewhere like the Everglades.
Your backyard.
Where it's swampy.
How about your backyard?
Something like that. No. Some people are offering their sheds, but then not guaranteeing that the angel share would only be the angel share. But if you sent something to an extremely cold place for longer periods of time, where it was cold for 5 months and heavy snows or something, or if you sent something to the Everglades where it was swampy the whole time, what would happen next? And they were not saying they weren't thinking about doing that. And I believe you were the one that brought up,
your shed.
Texas alone has probably 4 climates.
Well, yeah.
So if you just move stuff around,
just move it around
just in Texas. Do something coastal, see if you get some brine.
Put it in Houston.
Go something, a little further to the western part of Texas and see if you get more of the big climate changes. So I think they're going to try it again. And I think the first go around here was pretty good. This go around was pretty good. They made 2 really good bourbons.
They are.
I think I like the Texas one a little more than the Kentucky one, but the Kentucky one is still really the solid bourbon.
They are. They're both very, very good. I would give them, they're a solid, 90?
I'd probably give the Kentucky one in that 80, 89 range, and I'd probably give the 91, 92 to the Texas one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I think,
I would concur.
Again, splitting hairs, but I think the one's a little bit more like Kentucky bourbon, a well-made Kentucky bourbon, and this Texas one is really, really, really something.
It is.
It really is. So thanks to Heather Greene and Marlene Holmes and the fine folks there and everybody that invited us on to their...
The folks at Big Thirst?
The Big Thirst. Inviting us
Matt McGinnis and Company?
Their show, because they've got to try this. And if I hadn't gotten a chance to try it, I wouldn't have known about it, and I wouldn't have been able to buy it.
There you go.
We have 2 wee bottles. They're only $3.75, so that's a wee bottle. It's like an airline bottle.
That'll work. It's an afternoon. It's a session, right?
It's a solid afternoon.
It's a session.
If you love your work.
That's right. That's right. So, all right. Well, thank you to Milam and Greene for making a fine whiskey. Thank you to you for buying it and sharing.
Cheers.
Cheers.